Hello everybody and welcome back to the WordSmith YouTube channel. I am your WordSmith Carl Joshua. It's a pleasure to be with you once again, and if it is your first time here, please feel free to hit that red subscribe button and click that notification bell next to it. That way you'll be notified whenever we make brand new content, and hopefully you like what we've got in store today. We're going to be looking at Your Love by Dimash Kudaibergen. I've really been enjoying the journey that I've been on with him. I've reacted and given analysis to, I think, 6 or 7 of his songs so far, and there are way more on their way. Super excited to get into Your Love by Dimash Kudaibergen. I believe it was premiered on the 8th of March 2020, and the music was composed by Dimash's good friend and mentor Igor Krutoy, as well as the lyrics being written by Lara Fabian, whom I have heard so much about, and that seems like a really good trio for beautiful music compositions. So I'm super excited, gonna have a lot of fun through this, so let's just go ahead and dive straight into it. I'm getting Disney vibes. Nice red suit. Wow, that stands out. Oh, the wind again. The fan is just breathy.
I still remember us. Were the times where we won when we were warm. Do you recall? Nothing was dangerous. We had the strange to leave our streams to feed our souls.
I had to pause there. 2 things. The way he starts a song is always so unbelievably impressive. He starts light, breathy, slow, taking his time, giving himself enough room to move through the song. He's just such a master at this. So at the moment he's in a very breathy chest voice. He's singing in English, which is also great for me as someone who is an English speaker, and just super excited to see where he goes with this. And the fan, I mean, my prior experience when I reacted and gave analysis to Diana Ankodinova, really phenomenal singer, highly recommend that you take a look at her, and my reaction and analysis video to her as well. What was happening in that video is similar here. There's a fan blowing, and whenever there's a fan blowing, you know it's going to get crazy, it's going to get wild. So super excited. I'm already having a lot of fun. I just want to take it back like another 5 seconds and then run through the whole thing again.
Nothing was dangerous. We had the strange to leave our streams to feed our souls.
Beautiful.
Now what is left over this love is hide the pain that I find.
Oh my word. Just Okay, wait.
What can I do to love again? Baby, I can so far.
Oh, such great choices. Since it was repeated twice, you're inclined to think that that's probably the chorus or the hook of a song, but there was a bit of arpeggiation. Okay, now arpeggiation from his chest voice going all the way up into his head voice. For those of you who are unfamiliar with what arpeggiation is, an arpeggiation is when you play the notes in a chord one at a time, and it either goes up or down. Now we just saw an arpeggiation with Dimash when he was singing from his chest voice going up into his head voice.
Now what is left over this love?
It was really beautifully done, so perfect, so masterful, and it's just stunning. And by the way, when he went down and he started the arpeggiation, it started in a really low key. Where are you? F2. Okay, so second octave, really low. So we're going to keep that in mind. And then as he goes through the song, we'll see how high he gets, how many octaves he covers. With Dimash, it's probably going to be ridiculous. The most I think I've seen in one song so far has been 3 or 3.5 octaves in terms of the treble of his register. So this is going to be super exciting, and I'm keen to see where he goes. Just want to back it up a little bit. Stunning. Perfect.
Where do you live? What do you do at night? Do you still care? Do you still share memories? And when I sing, do you still hear my voice? Singing to you every note I can sing.
He's in his tenor voice earlier.
Now what is left of all this love?
Mix. Such a class.
What can I do to love again?
Oh, what a mix.
How can I scream your love?
No. That was a key change I was not expecting. He keeps going higher. He's traveling so far. He's like 2.5 octaves up already. That's insane. Oh, outstanding. Really, just yeah. I think when he went on the believe, he went up to F5. Yeah. So he was up there on the 5th octave. That's so amazing. That's so impressive. She has returned. Oh, I beg your pardon. Female operatic soprano. He's doing a staccato, but he's up there in the 6th. Yeah, he's up there in the 6th octave. So wait, how he's traveled 1, 2, 3, 4. Dude has done 4 octaves in one song. That is just inhuman. Okay. All right. And there's been so many key changes in the song. I mean, it's wow. Another key change. this mix. Are you? You're skipping. You skip. Are you? You're skipping. You skip. Was he seriously skipping whilst belting that out? Was... Who can skip and belt like that? On that note, on that high F? I mean, who can skip and belt when you're that high up and have complete control? This is phenomenal. This is yeah, one more time. Another key change. And he's on his knees. Nope. I got nothing. I've literally got nothing. Nada. Yeah, just I've got nothing. Other than that was probably one of the best performances I've seen from him. But in all honesty, I think every single thing that I've watched has just been getting better and better. Ikanaide is still my number one from him, but this came very close. Very, very close indeed. Yeah, let's talk about that. Here's the thing that I've learned about Dimash, right? So I know that when you have all of the resources, a musical toolbox that he has, where you're able to just do practically anything, and I've heard through your comments that there are still other things that he can do. This is just the tip of the iceberg, I keep hearing. And I'll be honest, sometimes I doubt that, because I'm thinking, how much better can you get? And then I watch these videos, these new songs for me, and I get blown away. Consistently. All the time. Without fail. And it's always something new. And I know I haven't been following these performances chronologically, and I am going to go back to the older stuff and then comment on the progression that he's made in his vocal and his mastery of his instrument. At some point you tend to wonder, how far can he go? So he's 29 years old at this moment. I'm super keen to hear some of his newer stuff, but I want to go through all of the recommendations that you guys have sent me. But for the life of me, one thing that initially what I was trying to say is, Igor Krutoy, right, the composer, he's on the piano over there and he's playing to this performance. At some point you need to realize that, okay, Dimash cannot be confined to singing covers. Because number one, when you sing a cover, there are always going to be purists out there who will love the original of the song regardless of how well you do with the cover. And there's a loyalty to that fan base, and that's nothing to be shrugged at. It's nothing that should be detested. It's beautiful to have that type of fan base. But with Dimash, if he had to do a cover of any song, I feel like he'd be able to do it and do better than the original. Sorry. That's my opinion. I think that's true. But also at this point, when you have that type of voice with as many resources as he has, you gotta make your own songs. And the music has to be so specifically catered to your skill set that you need a composer of the capabilities of Igor Krutoy to match that. And as someone who's studied music and is looking at compositions and production and music notation and all manner of things, you have free reign to do what you want in your composition because you have a singer that can do everything that you want and more. Let me put it this way, right? Let's say Igor walks into the studio and he wants to compose something. And there's a 4.5 minute song that we have, it needs to be sung. Here's what is needed. We need a bass singer, we need a tenor, we need a countertenor, we need a soprano, we need a mezzo soprano. And you could be like, okay, who can sing this? And Dimash will be like, I'll do it. Oh, which one? No, I'll do all of it. And he can. And he can do it better than most. If he could be an opera singer, he would do it perfectly. If he wanted to be a pop singer, he could do that perfectly too. Or rock. Or even country maybe. Who knows? He has the tone for it. Really, there's no limit to where his voice can go. And I'm absolutely convinced of that. He can choose and do whatever he wants to. He's not bound by the category of genre. He's just the singer. Maybe I'm fangirling, but in all honesty, it's the truth. I've never come across a voice like this. And I don't think I'm going to for a very, very long time. Well guys, that's all I have for this video. If you enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up, as well as subscribe to our channel. I've got tons of Dimash Kudaibergen content on the way, and some other singers I'm going to be reacting to and giving some analysis on. And I'm also going to be doing some other videos on cricket, Formula 1, because those are my other passions as well. Hope if you guys are interested in that, you'd be more than happy to share and support me. And by the way, these videos, this type of singer, needs to be made known. And the world needs to be given reasons why Dimash and Diana and the many that I'm going to react to deserve to be followed and listened to. So share this video on your social media pages if you feel so inclined. I'd really appreciate that. And if you want me to react to any other singers at all, please let me know in the comment section below. If you want me to improve the quality of the YouTube channel, please tell me how, and I will do my best to do so. Until our next time together, please do take care of yourself, have a great week, love one another, be respectful, kind, and gentle, and help everyone out where you can. Until our next video, take care guys. Cheers.